We did it. We got to 3,000 subscribers. Now, I was going to make a special video for this, like do like a full special and stuff, but I really hadn't planned to be reaching this number so fast. I've got a couple people that are interested in computer builds. I had a couple computer builds that are probably going to happen over around Christmas. I got a lot of interesting stuff going on, but none of it, one of those things was going to be the 3K special. And now that we're here at 3K, I'm kind of out of the water for what I want to do. So first off, let's talk about a few things, because it's going to be getting a couple things out of the way, a couple discussion videos, some of the things that I want to talk about, very important. And then also I'm going to just talk about what the plans are. We will get a special video. It'll just be a little bit late, maybe even a month late. I apologize, but we will get a special video out for the 3K mark, and then because that's obviously important. It's a big goal. And then I also want to talk about a little bit of the background story, why I'm so appreciative, and some little story behind it. So I guess it's really fair to start off this video talking about why I kind of think 3K is so special, especially around this time of year. So first off, if you're unfamiliar with some of my background, I was originally streaming video games, I think 2 years ago. And so I was streaming video games 2 years ago. I was playing and doing a lot of streaming on YouTube. I had a different channel, Aviant, and that's what I was streaming on. And partly that channel led me into this. And so I was doing a lot of the background stories. Basically, I was streaming. I was kind of around the same subscriber amount. Only I didn't reach 3,000 subscribers until the end of the year. And obviously, I'm not getting the same amount of subscribers or same rate or anything. But it's really symbolic to me, I guess, in the fact that instead of reaching the 3,000 subscribers at the end of the year, which I thought it was going to be, what it looked like it was going to be, we reached it by the end of November, which I posted a little thing on the posts part of YouTube, and I just kind of said, maybe we could shoot for 3K by the end of the year, and here we are at 3K at the end of November. So, I mean, that's pretty good. We're ahead of schedule, or what I thought it would be. So let's talk a little bit about the background of what's to be coming, what I've kind of got planned, what's in the works, some things like that. So first off, if you're unfamiliar with some of the things I've said in the past, you haven't been on this channel long, one of my big goals of doing this channel is to have, of course, do tech-related videos, make computer builds, things like that. But I also want to tag it in tandem with doing a computer building business. Now, if you're familiar, you're not going to make or get rich off of building computers. That's obviously something that not really in the realm of possibility. But what really I think is important, and I really think it's a good idea to do, is because I can really make good computer builds. I can get access to cool hardware. I can do a lot of cool things with the computers themselves and make videos about it. And I mean, yes, building someone's computer, be like, hey, $50 to build your computer, and I'll make a video about it. And then you get to make lots of videos about, the hardware. I got somebody interested in doing a 9900K 2080 Ti system. I don't know how well that's going to turn out. We got somebody interested, so I'm actually on this channel. And so I'm planning on doing that. Now, of course, I'm going to register that as a business. That'll be something that'll be coming along later on. And of course there'll be a big announcement for that as well. But I think it would be a great idea to have the computer building along with the YouTube channel and just having all those videos relating to it without necessarily having to pay for the hardware, but you're also doing someone a service and getting to test the hardware, make sure everything works, and kind of showcase that for whoever is getting the computer built, so they kind of get a full experience. And that's why I really like doing and what I've done in the past for when I'm building computers with somebody. I'll have a full stream, make sure they're able to attend the stream, then I'll make a video about it so anyone can always come back and be like, hey, that's when my computer was built, that's where it came from. I get to see every part and I know exactly what went into it and I know how it was built. And so that's kind of something that I really value, and I think that's important, that's why I want to make that into computer building business. Not necessarily that, to get rich off of it, rather to have something more content for YouTube, more interesting content for YouTube, some things like that. So that's kind of the backstory a little bit. Let's talk about what we got ahead. So first off, I've got some equipment that I've gotten, that we got a couple good things that I'm working on. And then of course we'll be getting a couple good things as well that I'm probably going to end up getting another like GoPro or whatever to record with. I've got a stabilizer that will be getting used a little bit more as well. That will be good for when I do the computer builds for the round shots and some of the... I'm really excited about that because that's got a lot of practical uses for reviews, things like that. A second camera so that while I'm doing my reviews, you get more of a two-angle look. If you're familiar with Unbox Therapy, I kind of like the way he's got his camera set up. And when we do reviews and stuff, I like his camera set up with one. I know he has more cameras and more expensive stuff, but I'm just trying to go for a vibe of a front camera and kind of a side camera, or maybe an overhead camera, something like that. So obviously not anything crazy, but trying to get a multiple view area. I've also got a couple new microphone system, so that will be interesting. I've got a couple some really nice stuff for microphones. I don't know if you tell, or I don't know if you've been able to tell, but I'm not using the shotgun mic anymore. I'm using my lavalier, which actually has a much better sound quality. So I'm using that right now. I'll also be getting a second one so I can put that into, or put that and I'll have it sound paired up so when someone else shows up on here, you'll be able to hear both of us. And then of course we'll be probably putting that on the close-up, so like when I'm unboxing, that ASMR, you can really get a nice, you can really hear what I'm doing down there with my hands while I'm unboxing things, and that's kind of what the plan is for that. Besides that, just a lot of like kind of aesthetics and how the camera and a lot of more video quality stuff. I'm not really upgrading my computer this year. It's kind of been another year that I'll just let it be. I don't need no new graphics card for video editing. I mean, a better processor is fine, but I mean right now I'm good with the 1800X. That served me well. And then of course did get a new SSD though, but that was because my old one died, so sadly rip SSD. But I like this one now. And so yeah, that's pretty much the whole background of what's going on for this year. So for 3,000 subscribers, I do have some stuff planned. It will take a little bit for that video to come out, a little bit to get everything scheduled. A lot of like the background stuff. I'm also doing some work on someone's computer. So yeah, it's just a lot of like little things that are starting to happen at the moment, and eventually lead up to something nice. I start noticing a substantial good bit in quality, so I'm working on. That's kind of what this year was. Last year was kind of upgrading the computer, making things look nice, and this year it's going to be more of like quality of the videos, making everything look nice, everything look pretty. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for everyone for getting me to 3,000 subscribers. Really appreciate it. I find it funny because I didn't even think this channel would get past. Honestly, I didn't even know this channel was going to get this far. I was really expecting, you know, a kid that's 17 that comes in here and tries to be taken seriously when most of my audience is double if not triple my age. I mean, I definitely do consider this, take this seriously, and I do try to do my best to understand everything, especially since this is kind of what I want to go for my degree in. But it's quite an interesting position for people to A, respect you, B, respect your opinion, and B, actually take you seriously. Especially this young. I really am excited to see maybe in a couple years when I'm a little bit older, where it goes from there. But I do really appreciate you guys, everyone that's subscribed, everyone that's been, more importantly, the people that have been really supportive along the way. I had somebody post a picture. They were literally counting down to the 3,000, or counting the subscribers to 3,000. They had a picture of every single moment off of Social Blade. And I mean, personally, I wasn't even paying much attention. I was asleep, I think, at the time. And I mean, I really wasn't thinking too much of it. I'm like, 3,000 subscribers, great, big number. But I mean, for me, it's more just about the kind of the joyride and the ride there, I guess. I'm just grateful that I really wasn't expecting past 1,000. I was really not expecting past 500 or anybody to take me seriously, and here we are, 3,000 people that did. So yeah, but that was a little heartwarming to see that someone really did was actually more excited than almost as excited as I was about that. And I'm going to hold true to my, I guess, all the different goals. I'm really excited. I mean, 10K would be after 10K, that's going to be as far as I would have ever thought I would have gotten on YouTube. 10K is, like, even in gaming, anything that I've ever done before, I've never passed 10K, and that's kind of, if that was something I'd really want to go for, it'd be 10K subscribers, and then that would just be, everything past that would just be completely insane. I mean, heck, anything past 1,000 just blows my mind. So I really would think that I'm really looking forward to it. I don't plan on quitting anytime soon. Even in college, I have a lot of things planned, and hopefully I can continue to do this. I'm pretty sure I can. And I'm looking excited to see what happens in the next couple of years. And as I said, thank you very much for 3,000. For I think 2,000, I did a play button. Lego play button. I forgot what I did. 1,000 I did a play button. 2,000 I did a computer build. 2,500 I did a computer build. I don't have anything at the moment, so I got to think of something really quick. But I promise you something will be coming, and I'll make sure it's fully titled and stuff. But thank you very much for everybody that's been supporting me, everyone that's gotten me here. Y'all are amazing, and I really do hope everyone continues to support me, and we'll see where we go from there. But Didn't really expect to get this far. So, yeah. Thank you all. So, yeah, this is awkward now. Oh well. Goodbye.